If you want to manage the VMware, so vSphere is available. If you want to manage the Microsoft Hyper-V, so Windows Admin Center is available. And if you are dealing with the cloud technologies, so every vendor has its own tools. Now I'm in trouble because if I'm working in a kind of environment where all these applications, all these features and capabilities available, and I need to come up with the solution which provide me a single window operation from where I can manage each and everything. Is there a kind of solution available, which means that I want to manage my on-prem servers, AWS, GCP, Azure, databases services, Kubernetes, cluster, and lots of other things. Is there any product available? Yes, of course.
We are entering a new era of innovation where technology and the power of AI are unlocking new possibilities and transforming how we work. Traditional enterprise technology strategies have often occurred in a siloed manner, leading to fragmented investments and stifled innovation. As organizations strive for agility, scalability, resiliency, and innovation, it's clear that a more flexible and adaptive approach is needed. To do this, businesses need a technology platform that can support their growth, drive innovation, and provide real-time insights. That's why Azure is embracing an adaptive cloud approach. Azure's adaptive cloud approach unifies teams, sites, and systems in a single operations, innovation, and insight platform. This empowers businesses to simultaneously manage operations, scale applications, and leverage insights across hybrid, multi-cloud, edge, and IoT environments. Imagine a global quick-serve restaurant managing and securing their hybrid, multi-cloud, and edge servers from a single pane of glass. Picture a sports retailer rolling out new apps across boundaries with unprecedented speed and agility.
Hello and welcome to all of you on my productive and industry-oriented training platform. So, when we are dealing with the IT industry, especially operations and IT infrastructure, so this is the biggest challenge. If we look inside our data centers, so we know that there are a number of physical servers available. It might be on the platform of HP, Dell, Lenovo, or any other vendor. And in the same manner, we have storage devices also available, which create SAN or NAS infrastructure for our data center, where we store our user data, our virtual machines data, DBs, and other kinds of data. Now, if I want to explore further this IT industry, so I must have to find number of hypervisors inside these physical servers. Now, if I talk about the hypervisors, so being as an IT guy, I know that there are a number of options available. I can adopt Microsoft Hyper-V. I can also select Proxmox. I can go with the KVM, and in the same manner, I can also adopt the pioneer of the virtualization industry, vmware. And if I want to create the virtual machines, so again, there are a number of options available. I can create these virtual machines on the platform of Microsoft, and I can also select open source operating system as well. It might be Ubuntu, CentOS, Debian, and lots of other options available. And if I move forward, so I need to configure number of backup solutions inside my data center. So these are the kind of operations which we generally deal during day-to-day task when we are inside the data center. Now, if I talk about any kind of enterprise level organizations, so they must adopt cloud services as well. Now, if I look into the cloud industry, so there are many top rated vendors available. So at level 1, I have Amazon AWS services available. Now at number two, I have the options to adopt Microsoft Azure services. And for Kubernetes clustering and that kind of stuff, I can also go with the Google Cloud GCP platform. Now, organizations implemented a number of solutions on any of these cloud vendors. So now I have two major domains regarding the IT industry. And if I expand this domain more, so there is an other domain which is known as hybrid cloud, where we configure those services which are directly related with our on-prem infrastructure and with our cloud services as well. Now, it's understandable thing, and these are the options which we generally deal during our IT operations. Now, if I talk about an other major domain, so it's a security. So definitely when I'm going to install Microsoft operating system, Linux, CentOS, Proxmox, that kind of solution, so I need to protect all these VMs. So for that purpose, I also need number of security applications, not for the purpose of implementation, but I need to manage, monitor, and perform number of day-to-day tasks as well. Now you can see that as I'm moving forward and exploring this IT industry regarding the infrastructure and operations, so I have multiple options available. Now, the challenge about which we earlier discussed comes right now. The thing is, if I want to manage, monitor, configure all these expanded IT infrastructure, so I need a single application. But unfortunately, neither on the platform of Linux nor on the platform of Proxmox these kinds of solutions available. If you want to manage the VMware, so vSphere is available. If you want to manage the Microsoft Hyper-V, so Windows Admin Center is available. And if you are dealing with the cloud technologies, so every vendor has its own tools. Now I'm in trouble because if I'm working in a kind of environment where all these applications, all these features and capabilities available, and I need to come up with the solution which provide me a single window operation from where I can manage each and everything. Is there a kind of solution available which means that I want to manage my on-prem servers, AWS, GCP, Azure, databases services, Kubernetes, cluster, and lots of other things. Is there any product available? Yes, of course, this product is available, and that important and tremendous product is known as Azure Arc. So Azure Arc is a kind of a product which make all these operations a piece of cake. A single window from where you can manage each and everything. It might be related with the on-prem infrastructure. It might be on any cloud vendor. Yes, if you are dealing with the multi cloud environment where AWS, GoDaddy, Google Cloud, and Azure available, so you can easily configure Azure Arc and manage all these platforms from a single window. So in the coming episodes, we will definitely explore number of demos and experience the capabilities and feature of Azure Arc. Thank you very much.